Hi, this is Fake Reader, and welcome to the chaos of day 7. Little spoiler alert for you, I lose 5 bases on this day. Maybe 6, I might have counted wrong. But it's interesting, nonetheless. So the things I'd like to go over right now are this little Killer Queen combo here from Dane. So he's got an Assassin, a Navigator, and a Pirate. Pirate allows him to target subs instead of just bases. The Navigator allows him to change course at any time. And the Assassin takes out any specialist that it comes across. Basically means that he can move in close enough to my base where my queen is, although he can't see where it's at the moment. I'll show you his Fog of War here. So you see that he can't actually tell where my queen is. It's right here in this little jumble. But if he moves close enough in there, he can either hit the base and take out my queen, or if I try to escape with the queen, he can just target that sub directly and take it out. It's a very difficult thing to beat. You basically have to have your own pirate in order to target their sub. And since he has 90 subs or 90 drillers aboard, a pirate's not going to do it. I need a pirate, and I need a lot of drillers. He's also got 2 generals, so I would need like 111 drillers or something to take that out. In addition to my 1 pirate. So as the day progresses, I actually kind of assume that he's going to move forward here as he does, and then eventually take out Kai-chan, because that's going to give him view into my queen. I know that he's been talking to Key and trying to get a layout of what my specialists look like, and Key told him that I have a bunch of them. Might have even told him where they are. But he can't really target my queen without being able to see it. So my assumption was he was going to go for Kai-chan, and eventually he does. Let's see. So the same way that he's doing this little pirate navigator trick here, I'm doing the exact same thing at this location here around McGuire, and this location here around my mine at Gable or Gabble. So what this little combo is that I can also do the retargeting thing in flight, but since I have a specialist, it means that, I will have a general here shortly. It means that every time my little sub hits his, I reduce his driller count by 10, and then retarget and hit it by 10, hit it by 10, because I can't lose my things because of my, I can't lose my specialists because of my diplomat, and once this promotes to general, every specialist hit takes 10 drillers away. So the idea is just to whittle away anything coming in as a defensive trick. Now it turns out that this is actually a bug. It's not supposed to happen this way. It's when, well, it's still a little unclear, but I'm told that when what's supposed to happen is that my drillers are supposed to die and not regenerate until they get back to a base. And this has been fixed in a future version, but not in this version. And which is fortunate for me because all my defensive planning has been around this that I didn't know was a bug until I was told very recently. So I would have gone a different direction, obviously. The problem is that it turns out that when you're running 2 pirate navigators under this build, not the fixed build, but this build, it gets really complicated. They can almost see each other's moves, and so it's very difficult to actually program everything. It goes chaotic really quickly. I wish I could show you. The only way I could show you is if it had gotten screwed up and didn't work, and then I'd show you how it failed. But I had to readjust and readjust until I got it just right. So I'll just show you how it works here. I'm kind of zipping in at 2 times speed because the pirate moves at 2 times speed toward enemy subs. And I hit it there, drop it to 34, retarget, drop it to 24, retarget, drop it to 14, retarget, drop it to 4, retarget, drop it to 0. And then the same kind of thing is going on over here with this one, although I should point out that as I went past, I was targeting his sub, zipping in at 2 times speed. I dropped off 28 drillers in order to deal with the assassin there. And then zipped up and took out that sub the same way. And then decided to, I had to choose between trying to save Goss or Kybers, and it turned out that I wasn't able to save costs. There just wasn't enough time. It was too close. So it might have been because of the bug. I don't really know why, because it seems like it should be much closer. So I zipped up here to deal with this little situation. And then eventually take care of that. I did lose the base because I couldn't stop it, but it put me in a better position to defend against this border and do more kind of these little shenanigans. So one other interesting thing that happened during this time is, as I had predicted, Dane was zipping up and he decided to take Kai-Chan. At one point I had thought about promoting one of my navigators to a admiral, which would have actually sped this 34 up, and he wouldn't be able to get to it till right in front of my base. And I'm kind of surprised he didn't take it out anyway. He just let it go and redirect it over to Kai-Chan. Well, and then redirected to this little one sub coming in, then because you could get the Kai-Chan faster by zipping up at 2 times speed toward this sub instead of just going at 1 time speed toward this base. And he did end up taking it and seeing sitting there. It's probably about this point that he realized that. Oh, and I should point out before I explain that. After this little interchange here, I could have zipped up and taken out that 43. However, that would have put me out of range to get back to my queen in order to deal with this assassin combo, because one of my specialist choices right at this point is actually a double agent. And so if I load, and he, I'm sure, realized my plan as soon as he took that base, is if I load a double agent onto this little pirate navigator combo, it would mean that as he came in, I could send my pirate and double agent at his killer combo there. My double agent would actually switch sides, so he would gain my double agent and pirate, but I would get his pirate, navigator, and assassin, and all his drillers would die. So he would lose his combo. And that would have been very bad for him. So he ultimately just kind of sat there and then left. I think he figured that he couldn't beat that combo, or at least it wasn't worth waiting around, because I could sit there and wait forever. I'm sorry for the long video, but I had a lot to explain, so I will talk to you in day 8.